Well, good morning, everybody. I totally meant to roll some beef footage on my way out here to the Quartzsite, the Quartzsite Main Street laundromat. Your one-stop shop for a shower, which I just got done doing. They have really nice showers for $11 for 20 minutes. Then I think it's $15 for like 30, and then I think 20 for like 40 or 45. Or something along those lines, but really nice, clean, hot showers. I'm getting ready to do some laundry, and then they also have a little restaurant on the front of the building to get breakfast. So it really is your like one-stop shop for everything. Okay, so I got my laundry started, and as you could tell, I have about 30 minutes, which usually gives me enough time to run over to Basics, which is on the front of the laundromat, to get some breakfast. Depending how busy they are, really kind of dictates if I'll eat in there, if I just come back in the van, but yeah, I got my breakfast here. So I got me some biscuits and gravy with an over easy egg, and then some coffee, all for less than $10. And I just want to check this, show you guys the schoolie real quick. Check it out. He's got this cool little skeleton over there, and all these cool plates. So he's got one from Utah. It's like North Carolina, maybe Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Pretty cool in my book. I think schoolies are just awesome, whether they're big or small. I keep on saying I always wanted to do a schoolie, but I just can't get over the cost factor on them with the gas mileage and the repair cost and all of that fun jazz. But I'm looking forward to this breakfast. It's one of the best parts about doing laundry, besides getting a nice hot shower, is getting a nice hot breakfast. And I'll just try to keep it on my beard, which honestly I've been thinking about just shaving this all off, because it always just gets stuff in it, and I'm kind of tired of trying to keep it clean. So who knows, if in a future video, if you see me all clean shaven, you know what happened. I know a lot of people are gonna say get a haircut too, so I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon though. So I just realized this bus belongs to my nomadic dream. I see a lot of his stuff on social media, so that's kind of cool. That's one thing I like about Quartzsite, is all the different rigs here and all the different people and YouTubers and other social media influencers. They're all here during the winter months. It's a really cool place to be. I know some of them. This is actually where I met Brian from Vintage Vanlife. This is where I met RVing with G and a few other people. I could have sworn it used to be 7 minutes for a quarter. Now it's only 5 minutes for a quarter on those dryers. And I was talking to a lady, and she had made the comment that the price went up on the washers too, and I thought they were a little less as well next year. I thought they were only like $250, and I like top load washers more than I do the front loads. So if I can use those, I can. But I mean, I guess compared to other places I've been, it's not horrible. I've been to some places where it's like $3 just for a wash. So, yeah. life on the road isn't always cheap, and I mean, life in general isn't cheap anymore here in America. But yeah, good old days. Back in the 90s when I got my license, it was like 90 cents a gallon for gas, and that's like, you know, high grade. Now it's like $3 a gallon for gas. It's just crazy what us humans do. All the birds and the bees and everything else get to live without having to, I don't know. I would say they don't have to work to live, but I guess at the same time they do got to fight for survival every day between each other and predators and us, and just finding food and water and all that fun jazz. So. But at the same time, it seems so much more freeing than what we do as humans. Your words of wisdom for the day. Alrighty, got laundry all done. I am kind of running a little low on drinking water, so while I'm in town, I'm gonna run down to one of the water kiosks here in town. They do have water at the LTVA I can use, and I do use it for like cleaning and showering and things like that while I'm at camp. But honestly, I think the water kind of tastes a little funny down there, so I just typically get some water here in town at the water fill station. So I'm gonna go there real quick before heading back to camp. I love this jug. It's 3.5 gallon jug, and it's BPA free and all that good stuff, but it's an awesome jug. Let me go ahead and get my quarters out, and yeah, it's just 25 cents per gallon. I just do about a gallon at a time. I do have maybe a gallon in there already. I don't know if you can see in there. I just usually do about a gallon at a time until fill for full, or yeah, whatever. Don't judge me. I might have had more than I thought, but I might go ahead and put another quarter in there. I don't know if I can fit another gallon in there, but I would like to go ahead and just top it off as much as I can. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's pretty full. Right there it is. Right there at the top. I don't think I could squeeze any more in there if I wanted to. Staying hydrated in the desert is a must, even here in the winter. The air is so dry, you still lose that moisture like through your skin and everything. So yeah, even in the winter when it's only like 60 degrees and you're not hot or sweating, you still want to stay hydrated out here. I was visiting some friends here in the north part of the LTVA, and I decided to come back and visit my old spot. And I haven't been here in 2 years, and I think it's funny because these rocks right here, I would line those up my rear view mirror, back up into the spot. That rock right there is where my tire would hit, and yeah, this is where I camped my first year out here in Quartzsite. They have a whole lot of shade. It's a little bit less busier out here than it is currently. There's quite a few more people finding this area now than when I first came out, but yeah, I would just back my van right up in here. But I liked this spot because I was kind of here on my own peninsula. I had like a wash. These washes all came up through here right behind me and would meet up, and when it would rain, I'd have a cool little river. Yeah, I would camp right there, and here we got the wash coming down this way. Got another wash coming down this way. They would just flow right on down there. It was kind of cool to come out and look at when it would rain. Kind of missed this spot, to be honest. When I was out here, right where that white van is, there was a family camped out here that I became friends with. And if you guys happen to see this video, I hope you're all doing well. And I do need to get out east and visit you all. But yeah, I kind of miss it out here. It's just really quiet and peaceful. Of course, one of the downsides is I don't have all those trails to explore like I do at my current spot. But maybe I'll have to come out here after I'm done at the DMT camp, after we all wrap up with the season, and come out here for a few nights. But I think it's definitely time to head back to camp and get the van all set up and put my laundry away. It's been a few hours since I've got done with my laundry, so I haven't been back to camp yet. Like I said, I went and visited some friends, so it was a lot of fun. But time to get back and finish my chores. Well, this is a little heartbreaking. This rig is all burned down. However, I think this was done on purpose. See, there's still trash and everything out there. It's just, yeah, it's just bad. I had stopped out here last year for a quick stop, and I had noticed that guy was camped there, and he had just a bunch of trash there, and I was just thinking to myself, I really hope he picks all that up before he leaves. And I just had this odd feeling that I knew he wasn't going to, and the fact that I see that burnout right there, right where he was, tells me, I don't know, I just have an odd feeling. I could be wrong. I don't take it as truth, but maybe it is. But I just have an odd feeling with all that trash that's left out there, that thing was probably set on fire on purpose. And it's just a shame, like people coming out here and doing this kind of thing, and that's what's going to drive the prices up. In fact, the new price for the season in the LTVA has already been disclosed as $600 for a season. Thankfully, that's not this year, but possibly next year that will take into effect. And that's part of the reason right there, is just people leaving their trash, leaving their RVs. I remember the first year I was out here, there was a family here in the LTVA North that did the same thing. They had like a old fifth wheel, and they just, when they left it. They left it there, they left all their trash there, they left everything, and someone's got to come and move all that stuff out. It just makes no sense to me. Home sweet home. So I'm all back at camp now. I'm gonna go ahead and get the van back into camping mode and get my laundry put away. I think we'll go ahead and wrap this video up here. Thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it, and just a little bit of a idea of what life is out here in Quartzsite. So until next time, y'all take care.